Still doing my water fast, day number 3. I am staying strong, I think. Everybody else is eating, but not me. This is hard. I'm going to drink a diet soda. I don't know if that's going to be breaking it. It might be like I'm cheating. Okay, so I was able to say no to temptation, and I feel proud of myself. I don't consider drinking a diet soda when you're fasting too much of a breaking a fast. Some people might think different about this, but I'd rather drink a diet soda than actually break my fast with food. Updating on the food situation, I'm really proud of myself because I didn't give up into the food cravings. I think I have already developed kind of like a little routine when I'm feeling hungry, which is not easy. So I felt like I could give you guys kind of an advice if you're trying to do any fasting of how you could probably manage it. This is the way that I do it. If you're new to the channel, you probably don't know yet that I was diagnosed with diabetes 4 years ago. And it's exactly the reason why I decided to do fasting, because I believe, and I truly am firm believer, that you can reverse any health situations through fasting. When you're a diabetic, they teach you when your blood sugar levels drop really low, how you're supposed to react to it. And I kind of take the same principle when I'm fasting and I'm feeling really hungry. Earlier, I was having a little bit of hunger pangs. I'm on my 3rd day of the water fast, and I felt like I wanted to eat something, but I also have a goal, and I didn't want to break it because it wasn't because I was feeling like physically ill. It was just because other people were eating. And I was reviewing my goals yesterday in the evening and then this morning, and I felt strong to keep going, and I kept thinking that I could do it longer than 3 days. That is why you're supposed to review your goals on a daily basis and every moment that you can. That's going to keep you strong to not give in into anything else because you have a goal to meet. And I felt that if I had broken my fast at that time, I would probably had eaten more than usual, and I would have felt horrible afterwards. Still consider myself an emotional eater and a binge eater, and I know that those are habits that I want to break. And the only way that I can do that is implementing this little principle that I learned while managing diabetes. So a lot of people that are diabetic, they always make the mistake of, if their blood sugar goes down, they eat something very sugary, something loaded in carbs, you know, because they get scared and they start thinking like, I'm gonna die soon and I need to load myself with all this sugar, and they end up going on to the other extreme where their blood sugar gets real high. If you have never had diabetes, it's like being on a roller coaster, because one day you're low, one day you're up and down. All that stuff makes you feel very ill. So you really want to keep a steady, very steady insulin activity. The only way that you can do that is not going to the extremes. And keeping balance, people. The way this principle works is that, like, for example, if your blood sugar levels drop too low, you can drink 4 ounces of juice. You're not gonna eat a whole pizza, you're not gonna load yourself on carbs, you're not gonna drink a whole soda. You are just gonna put into your body just enough to see if that works. After maybe 15 minutes have gone by, what you will do is check your blood sugar levels. Only after then, if you really need to drink another 4 ounces of juice, then do so. And if another 15 minutes went by or 30 minutes went by and you still need to drink another 4 ounces of juice because your blood sugar levels are still low, then you continue. So using the same principle, that's what I do when I'm fasting. If I'm really hungry, start craving everything that I see and it's in front of me, and the food smells so good. I will drink water and wait 15 minutes. If after 15 minutes I'm still hungry and I still can't take food out of my mind, and I can drink another 2 cups of water, for example, or maybe I can drink a coffee, or maybe a soda, a diet soda, something without calories, or maybe you could get some gum, or maybe go for a walk, or maybe watch a program. Anything that will distract you from what you're feeling at the time. And if an hour has gone by and you're still feeling the same, your stomach is just like going bleh, or your mind is just like, you can't stop thinking about food. Maybe you already tried a couple of things and 2 hours went by, 3 hours went by and nothing worked. Then only until then, you can eat something. Most importantly, plan before you even start to do your water fast or whatever, juicing, whatever you decide to do. Decide exactly with what food, what meal you're gonna use to break your fast, and keep yourself true and honest to that decision that you made. The same principle is gonna go once you start eating. You're not gonna go overboard. You're not gonna eat 2-3 plates. You're going to eat only that meal that you planned before you started. After you finish eating, you wait another hour, 2 hours. If you're still hungry, then you eat a little bit more. That principle was the one that saved me from not breaking my water fast. So I'm gonna continue strong. I really hope that this principle will be helpful to any of you that are starting your fasting, and don't get discouraged, just keep going. Remember, you're stronger than what you believe that you are, and you deserve to be healthy. I forgot to mention that I just think that this is something that is going to help you just be more in control and not fall into any guilt trips. 216.2 pounds. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.